Alright guys, I'm back. Going to try to pull some more Madden Ultimate cards. My team's looking pretty decent this year. I actually focused a lot more on defense than I did offense this year. So, offensive side of the ball is looking pretty good. We got Drew Brees as a quarterback. My man, since I'm a Cowboys fan, Mr. Zeke Elliott is the halfback. Saquon Barkley, because I played last year's version of Madden. Looks like I did get the rookie premier card as a bonus since I did his set last year, so I'm using him too. It hurts me to do that because I don't like the Giants. Then I'm using the Ricky Williams Master card as my third tailback in the game. Backup quarterback, of course, is Dak Prescott. Tyreek Hill, who is crazy fast, is my wide receiver. I use him as a third wide receiver because I kind of like to run him on streaks. I'm not the best Madden player, of course, so I may not be doing that right, but he seems to be working pretty well for me. Golden Tate, I think he plays for the Lions right now, but since I'm focused on the defensive end, the Seattle Seahawks team is the one I'm focused on doing on the defensive side of the ball. So I'm using his Seattle team as his main team there because I guess he played for Seattle before. Antonio Brown, this is powered up all the way. I'm not sure, but I've got him as my main wide receiver. Hunter Henry, card I pulled, seemed decent, really good blocking, so I'm using him. And my line, I wanted to get as many Cowboys on the line as I could, so I've got Tyron Smith as my left tackle, Steve Hutchinson is my guard, Travis Frederick, I hope he gets well soon. We're definitely missing him this year, but Travis Frederick's my center. Larry Allen, legendary player for the Cowboys back in the 90s. He's my right guard. And Darrell Williams. I couldn't find any good right tackles in the game right now. So this guy happened to get his quarter lead out of the patch. So I figured I might as well power him up. So that's what my offense looks like. Defensively, this is where I'm really concentrating on everything this year. Got Earl Thomas as my safety. Don't have anyone backing him up yet, but he's my free safety this year. Plays really well. I'm really happy with Earl Thomas. I got powered him up all the way to 93 using his diamond version. And Sean Lee is my right outside linebacker because I need coverage with my linebackers. I use a 4-3 defense, so yeah, I need him to cover. He seems to be a pretty decent player, but he's a little slow. Lawrence Taylor, I use him as basically my rushing end in my defense, so he's powered up as well. Ray Lewis is my team captain. He's got a good balance in coverage, and he's really good at stuffing the run. Ryan Shazier is the master. I think you get him. You can power him up throughout the year. Jalen Smith is my third middle linebacker. And Bobby Wagner from the Seahawks. It's my last linebacker that I use. Miles Jack from Jacksonville. His card, I think I got his Team of the Week card from a pull. So I decided to power him up. And then Leighton Vander Esch. He's a rookie that the Cowboys drafted last year, and so I figured we'll get his team bonus if I used him. So he's my backup left outside linebacker. Strong safety, I've got Eric Berry, really good player. Got his hero card, so I was able to power him up. Cam Chancellor, I use a lot of safeties in the defense that I run, so Cam Chancellor, having both him and Eric Berry in defense really helps with run stuff and also coverage. And here as a cornerback, I've got Jalen Ramsey. Deion Sanders is my fifth cornerback. Rod Woodson is I think I got him for buying the game. I'm not sure how I got him, but yeah, I can't sell him or anything. And he's a Steeler or a Raven. Not cornerback I would normally use, but since I can't sell him, I'm using him. AJ Bouye, I think is how you pronounce that name. He's a cornerback for the Jags. They got a really good defense, so I decided to pick him up. And I got Casey Howard as my actual nickel defensive back. Plays really well. He's got good tackling. Bradley Chubb is my right end. And I've got Tyrone Crawford backing him up. All my defensive linemen, I've got John Randall. The Seattle, I didn't know he played for Seattle, but hey, I'll use the Seattle Seahawks. I don't have any other Minnesota Vikings on the team, so I'll use the Seattle Seahawks version. Kawan Short, defensive tackle, he's good, really good at block shedding. Marcel Darius, lineman, I guess, or defensive lineman for the Jags. I figured I'd put him in there. And Tom Johnson, Seattle Seahawks player, so went ahead and used him since he's not going to be playing much. And of course I got Mr. J.J. Watt, Houston Texan, as my starting left end, although I move him to the middle when I play nickel defense. And I have this guy here, Khalil Mack, actually one of my favorite non-Cowboy players right now. Of course, he got traded from the Raiders to, oh gosh, I forgot which team he got traded to. Anyways, it was a bad trade. I don't know what the Raiders are doing. Why did they trade this guy? I don't understand. Anyways, that's my team. And so I just wanted to update my team this year. And later down the line, I think I'll pull more packs and I'll try to record it as well. And I'll show you how I guess, try to better my team this year. Thanks.